No, you're fine. Keep on talking. We are just starting out. We'd like to give everybody a couple minutes in case they notice that we are live, that they do jump in. So we are now live. I have the chat going. And for those of you that don't know who I am, if you're just stumbling across this somehow in YouTube land, my name's Rod. Win by Doing. I resell online through eBay. I dabble in Poshmark, Etsy. Hey Lonnie, how you doing? I do Amazon. I not a ton. I do some merch by Amazon. I sell probably a shirt every couple of weeks. Hey TW Holiday, welcome. Thank you for joining. As always, impromptu. Izzy and I actually did some garage selling today. So, find any Scrabbles today, Izzy? Lonnie's asking you.
No.
He said he found one, but they wanted $2.50 for it, so he passed. So, say good call. So, we hit probably, I want to say, 8 to 10 garage sales, and I actually did my auction pickup today as well. So we'll go through that. Izzy's going to help hand stuff because we're kind of cramped in here with all of our stuff sitting around me. But I think I picked up some cool stuff. Izzy thinks she picked up some cool stuff. So we'll let you guys decide and leave comments in the chat how crazy we are, or let us know whether you would pick it up or not. So do you want to do first item?
No, you can.
Okay. We actually do we want to do everything from the one estate sale? Because I just know about how much we paid for everything. We paid $27 for everything we got at that estate sale. Do you know everything that you picked up at that estate sale?
Which estate sale?
The one where I got these.
Oh yeah.
You got the big pile of stuff. Oh, you got the Trivial Pursuit.
And this thingy.
Okay. So this is some crazy stuff. I'm probably putting the stuff I'm more excited about up front, as well as Izzy. So we went to an estate sale, and we may actually go back tomorrow. I wanted to do a little bit more research on some of the items before I go, and it's last day tomorrow, and I'm sure that it's all going to still be there, but I just have some of the items still in my head that I wanted to check out prices for. So without further ado, you sure you don't want to do first? Mm-hmm. Do you remember? Okay. So first thing, I like promotional items and vintage items as well. So I can't tell you exactly how old this is. It is a little duffel bag. Not super huge, but it is... It's in decent condition. I mean, it's got some flaws in here, but I'll show you. On this side, it has the angels on the front, and then on the back side, we have carnation dairies. I didn't even pull comps on it because I love advertisement pieces. If I can get 15, 20 bucks out of it, I'll be happy for. So again, we're just going to keep adding, or just throwing all this out here. Again, it was $27, wasn't it, that we spent there? $27 for everything you're going to see in this lot. And again, promotional items I love to pick up. And these weren't the best, but I'm actually hopeful on these. Another Angels item. I'll show you that cool little logo there. The little ball player. And I've got two of them. There are some condition issues, but even with these condition issues, you can see there's a little tear there. It's just that old school vinyl. And this one here, again, there on the corner, there's some condition issues. I am actually pretty hopeful that for the pair I can get just because of age and decent quality. I'm pretty sure I can get about 30 bucks for the pair. But as always, when you're watching us here on YouTube, when we show you what we bought, there's the hope for price, and then there's the actual what it sold for price on the back end when you see our sold videos. Do you want to do your
Is that all you bought?
No, I got more.
I was going to say, I thought you bought a lot.
Pull up. Let me pull the mic down too, so we can make sure Izzy is heard, because she does have a voice.
You can finish your stuff.
Can we finish all of it?
Okay. So I got this Exodus Ultima 3 mat. It goes to an old game. I don't know exactly. I think it's just called Exodus Ultima.
Well, you looked at your comps, right?
Yeah.
What is it what did they use in their titles? Ultima 3, Exodus, Apple II version, original system 19. That was for the game itself. So it's I think it was maybe to the old Apple computers in the 80s.
But I found one that was almost just like this. That was in the same condition about that went for $50. That sold for $50. So I think I might list it for $50 and try to hope. But
yeah, one of the comps you pulled was $50 just for the map alone. Doesn't include the game. Somebody actually framed this same map. We found another comp and found the same map for, I think it sold for $250, which I thought was.
It didn't sell yet.
That was their hopeful price. Okay, well that was their hopeful price. So we're hoping that she gets the 50, because that was what her comp was. I'm just gonna go over here. You can go do another one.
So
I think they even sold that to her for 50 cents for the map. So if she gets, hey John. She just thought it was cool. I didn't even know what it was. I had never played it. Okay.
So this one.
Let me be your Vanna.
So, at the estate sale that we went to, there's a lot of packaged old computer things. So, in this one, there was barely any tears in the plastic. And I pulled up some comps on it, and this one, it's not in the packaging, but one of the comps I pulled up was $9.95, so I think I might list it for like $19.99 because it's in the packaging. So, yeah. And then the other thing that I got at the garage sale, at the estate sale, was these Trivial Pursuit games. I got Trivial Pursuit. What just flew off of that?
Is this a sticker?
Master Game. How do you pronounce that edition?
Genesis.
Oh, Genesis edition. And then I got the Silver Screen edition. That's the card set that you can add to it. So I tried not to buy a lot this week because last week I bought a bunch, but I still haven't listed all of it. So.
And what was the main reason you bought that? Because there was other Trivial Pursuit games there, right?
Yeah. Well, there's another one. I didn't even realize that they were both together until a while after I bought them. But those two were in the packaging. There's one other one, but that other one wasn't in packaging, and I didn't know if all of the pieces would be there, so I didn't want to chance it. I guess I could have done the pieces alone, but so I just decided to do the other ones.
What was sad was this house. She was telling me that they threw away her sister, whatever. It was a living estate sale, but her father had a bunch of Commodore 64 stuff, and they tossed it all. One of them tossed it all without consulting anybody else with it. I'm like, oh, come on. So this is, I don't know if you guys recognize any of this. This is software for the Atari computer system. I have Arctic Fox. These I think are pretty cool. Fine. I have no idea what I'm going to ask for this. Marble Madness. It might go to auction. I might split it up. Bubble Bobble. like I said, I couldn't find much on the. These are sealed. The Bubble Bobble, Bubble Bobble on some of the other consoles go for a pretty price, but I don't know how many people are out there collecting this old Swifta R. This one is sealed as well. The first two were not.
It's Atari.
This is for the Atari computer. So it's not 4. They're 3.5. It says 520 ST, 1040 ST, Mega ST, color monitor required, joystick required. They actually go to the Atari computer. So I don't know. I don't even know anything about the Atari computer. But I picked these up anyway. I know I think they priced me at $1 a piece on these. I definitely know I'm going to get more than $1 a piece. Crash Garrett. Just love the graphics on this old stuff. Man, how many things would you find printed today with the swastika on it? I mean, I'm sure he was an American hero. That one was open. I have Gone Fishing. This was originally it was originally $44.95. Originally, it was a special for $19.99.
Is that one sealed?
Oh, another unsealed Crash Garrett. And then Swift R is sealed. And then Instant Music, and this actually has everything's complete. This guy took care of it. It was an older guy. He took care of everything that he had. So like I said, I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna have to do a lot more research on these, but I did see that some of these Atari games were doing pretty well, but as far as these, I don't know. So another thing, I just see these old computer software, and I bought it, and they have a lot of. There was quite a bit more Commodore 64 software I didn't pick up because I just wasn't sure on it. But tomorrow is our last day, so yeah, I'll definitely be pricing it up. Just because I couldn't find a ton of comps out there. I typically do that on the first week or two at least to see. But the ones that I did for the Commodore 128, Super Bass and Super Script, and those are as far as I could tell, those were complete. So we'll see. Those probably I'm thinking $20 to $30. This she threw in for 10. I talked her down from 20. I'm thinking about going back. I was telling Kat earlier that I was, and really all this is a cassette player or something. But I mean that's all it looks like. But the cool thing is it has a Commodore name right on the front of it. It hasn't even been open. I think he worked for the company at one point, or he was some kind of engineer that worked. So this one I think comps out at about $45 to $50. And then I just couldn't help Commodore 128 troubleshooting and repair. So if you do have a Commodore 128, I mean it goes through pretty much. I mean it has a lot of this schematics and stuff. How to put it back together, digital logic circuits. It gives you some little soldering lessons in there. Please don't remember last time you kicked my cord and it unplugged.
That Mom did. Okay. That was not me.
So that was a cool pickup. All that for $27 and easily. I mean, I don't even know where I'm going to. I will go back first thing in the morning and see. 'Cause I really wanted to wait and see what was left, and then really talk them down and just offer them something for the whole lot, and go from there. But I mean, easily. I mean, I don't even know, based on the games, I figured 30, 50. Another, you're gonna list those for how much? Oh, those are at a different sale. 100. I mean, I think I could easily go. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of those old games. I think those are definitely going to do well. So I should have saved that because I really thought that was my best lot of the day. But I probably should have saved it for last. But hell, let's just open up with it. What else we got? You got the auction lot. Okay. Oh no, those hats. I did pick up 2 more hats today. This King Cutter Incorporated. This is a K Products hat, so that's got that going for it. I don't think it's super old, but it does have the large patch. The only thing that is, I would say, would be the negative on this one is that it's white on white. Typically, if you can get any color up here in front with the patch, with the white in the back, it's going to do a lot better. So we'll see. Even though it's K Products, I am not super duper hopeful that it's going to take a high price, but I have been surprised on them before. This is not K Products, but I picked it up anyway just because of the just because it has a large patch. And again, the downfall in this one is it's not a K Products hat, which we all know do drive a higher price. These I paid 50 cents a piece for. Okay, Izzy's got her next item. Do you want to do the next one, or do you want me to do another one?
I'll do the next one.
Okay.
So at our last one, I got these DVDs just because there is 7 of them, so I thought they might do good because they're in a set. And then so they're Great American Rail Journeys, and 8 of them. I think I got them for $3, and then
were they going for like 8 to 10 a piece?
I'm just looking at that right now. I just have to find it.
She had her comps. She was all prepared. I've got some hats out there too, TW Holiday, that have been slow moving. I mean, I had a good run there on a few of them, but like I said, it's a lot of subject matter is going to play a part in that as well.
So some of them individually they went higher, but I was thinking on lotting them up. So for 8 of them, they sold for $19.99. But I might list them a little bit higher than that, just so I can lower it if needed, rather than lowering it from that price.
The first computer I ever played, I was addressing Commodore 128 was Lonnie's first computer. The first computer I ever played around on, well, I guess that I actually took home and was able to horse around was a PC Junior. I think it was IBM made it. It didn't do much, but it was still kind of cool to have one sitting in my house. But I don't know what they had in schools. I'm sure they was at the time in the 80s. Was that when who was providing? Was it Apple that was providing all the computers for the schools? I can't remember. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, pull that box over. I know this is I keep picking them up even though right now I'm just sitting on them. I want to have a gold mind. It's just your standard slim PS2. It has the Dream Gear. I think that must be I don't know if that goes to I don't know if that was Wi-Fi or what it is, but there's a card there. It's got a memory card, 8 megabyte memory card. And it did not have any controllers, but I got a ton of controllers sitting in the office. But I also picked up Obscure. Who doesn't love some Starsky and Hutch? Sega Superstars. We're super excited to play Monkey Ball. This had a lot of I can't remember what all. It looks like some of them I don't even recognize, but that'll be fun for us. Bard's Tale, Mortal Kombat. The main one Izzy was excited about was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Mortal Kombat, Shalom Knights, Monks. I can't even read. Blood Omen 2. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. The cases are just crap on these. I don't know what they had on them, but I may be changing. I mean, there's like an oily residue underneath there. And then, oh, I guess another Mortal Kombat. So it was 10 games, and the PlayStation with the 2 cards, $15. So those will go in our collection until I finally decide to let some of my I need to pick up some extra cords and stuff so that I can sell them locally. Ba-dum-bum. That's your next. She says she didn't pick up much, but
I only picked up like 6 things.
Yeah, you know, I know you do a lot of these older computer things, and you know, I think that's helped me branch out on some of this stuff and take a chance on it.
So the next thing I bought was I forgot what it was called. Die cast metal classic cars. So I got these for $10, I think, but it was originally $25. But I thought that the $25 was a bit expensive.
Is that what they sold them to you for?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so I got these, but I didn't even realize it until after I bought it. But they were made in Hong Kong. It says on it, so that tells me that it's vintage. You told me that.
I think it is, yeah. These are from the 80s, so anything pre-2000 is a vintage. So yes. Go on. Comps.
So for 4 of them was $5. So they sold for $5. So I was thinking about listing these for like $19.99 because there's 12 of them in it. And the one that sold for $5, it didn't have like the box. It just had the styrofoam. So
you might even go a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Start out maybe 30. This is one of those things that Dad just stepped back and I just let her do it. I thought I told her I wouldn't have bought them. I just flat out told her, and she's like, you know, she thought they were really cool, so she went ahead and picked them up. Next, do we need to bring the box closer? Are you gonna make me? Where's the radio?
I think I left it in that room.
This is one of those things. I just thought it was cool. It's not. It's this. You're not gonna make $1 million off this, but it's just an old foot measure. It does have a damage issue here. It tells you size conversions and everything, but correcto foot measures. Honestly, I mean, if I can get $8 to $10 out of this, that's probably on the high side. But I have it in my possession, and that's a lot of what I. That's why I love doing this, because I like buying old shit. And the best part about it is I sell it, I'm able to have it in my possession for a short period of time, and I'm not considered a hoarder that way, even though I have a ton of stuff. Gave $1 for this keyboard. It is an old DTK computer. I didn't even pull comps on it. I figured for $1. Somebody's got to want one of these old. Isn't this what you guys call the clicky computer? The clicky. I think I heard somebody, either you, Lonnie, or maybe a bunch of y'all say that they sell pretty decent. Just sometimes I got to get my sing on. So I went in and bought, and who doesn't love a good High School Musical 3 karaoke?
You know, we should put
and it was sealed in, everything's sealed, the game's there, never used. So again, not a huge money maker. The box is in terrible condition, but Xbox 360 live.
We should put that live, Dad. You think you're doing that?
I don't know what I mean, I'm not going to pull every single thing out of this box. This is from the auction here. But I bought a huge box of milk glass. And there's not a ton of money in each piece individually for the most part. I'm not going to say there's not some high dollar glass out there, but I paid $13 for the box. I mean, and this is kind of just an experiment. There's a huge box of it there. I may just put everything in for $4.99. Everything that fits in an 8x8 box, and let it go just to see how much money I can make off of a $13 box of milk glass. I don't know where my toucan is, but
oh, I know exactly where it is. It's in that goose thing, and I think it's upstairs.
Oh, can you go up there and get it? It's sitting on the. This I love. I did post this on the Facebook group. I do not. Let me see if I can. Now that I plug it in while I'm live, it's probably going to blow up on me. This is an old Packard Bell stationized radio. Excuse me while I'm out of frame. Give it just a second to warm up because it is a tube radio.
Charlie.
It's warming up now, I swear. The only thing I think that has gone wrong, I think the bulb that... There it goes. It's just an old AM radio. I'll hold it up closer. Turn it down. I think it is Bakelite. I haven't tested it yet. But it is in great condition. I mean, I love this old look. But I know you're supposed to be able to... But it does completely have that Bakelite feel. So that'll be a plus as well. But I was just going to show that it actually does work. The one thing that I did notice just now when I was looking at the back with it on, because I couldn't figure out why there wasn't a backlight here. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to see it since it's not on, but right there in the corner, I think that light bulb right there is the one that that is actually supposed to be the backlight for the reader there. But it's just cool how it has all those, like the radio station call names on the face of it. And it is in great condition. Except for with all my fingerprints. But I think I would consider this Art Deco. Just with the curves, the lines here. I paid $49 for it. I am really hopeful. I mean, I think I should be able to get around $150. But, you know, again, when we're sitting here doing our pickups, we have our what we like price, and what we actually get is going to come on the back end when you see our sold videos. Okay, I don't have a ton of Nintendo 64 games, so I picked these up. I paid a little more. I paid my price if I'm buying it for myself, not for resale. $3 a game. Shrek. These are all for the GameCube. The what are they called? It's Rocket Power Beach Bandits, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo. It was, hey Sam, thanks for jumping in. That is a super. I mean, I loved it. As soon as I saw it come up on auction, I knew I was going to be the guy that bought it. And Sonic Heroes. These again for my personal collection. This is kind of a sad deal. I went ahead and got it. I only paid $3 for it. It is a toucan statue. Now the sad part of it is somebody in their warehouse where I picked my stuff up was messing with it, and they broke the wing off of the butterfly there. And they said they would take it off my bill if I wanted. I said, you know what? I said, I paid $3 for it. I'll just pay the $3 and I'll get some super glue, try to neatly and carefully attach it, and see what I can get out of it. I don't know. This is another one of those things you're like, why the hell did he buy that? And I'm thinking, I don't know. Why the hell did I buy it? $2 for this duck / swan / goose basket. I actually think I could probably get about 20 for this basket, but I am new to basket, so would look great where that Master Chief helmet is sitting. You know it would. I really need to get rid of Master Chief. It's going to go in the game room when I get it more complete. Yes, Lonnie is a great inspiration to us all. What else? Is that it? Oh. 2 more items that we didn't bring in because they're just too large. I bought a $3 electric weed eater that I was just going to... I figure for $3, I should be able to easily, if it works, I should easily be able to sell it for $20-30 locally for a quick turnaround. And
I bought a bike.
She bought a bike. I had nothing to do with this, but she sat there and I said, you know what? I said, if you're going to try to sell on eBay, well, why don't you tell about the bike?
Well, it's a red men's world tourist 5-speed Schwinn, or 5-speed or 10-speed. We didn't check it to see, but the comps on it, some of them are kind of high. Like one of them what I think sold for like, well, one of them was on for $147 or $50, but then the comps, it was like $70 to $100. But I'm gonna do it locally because shipping is gonna be a lot. So
I think, and I talked to her. This is where I did talk to her a little bit. Lonnie said he bought a bike too. He bought a Trek, which is those are mountain bikes, right? Those drive quite a bit of money too. There's a place you can go online and you can buy your shipping, and I just randomly put a Florida address in there, and it was like it was $75 roughly to ship to Florida from North Idaho. And what's he chewing on?
A ball.
Okay. The dogs drive me nuts. I hear him chomping on something.
Do you want me to bring him in here?
So the thing that's hard when you're selling on eBay is how do you calculate shipping costs? Because I don't want to just go through and use the shipping calculator, because shipping bikes, I think, is a little bit tricky from my understand. Oh, how much did you pay, Izzy?
Oh, $15.
$15. They were wanting
20 or 30. I forgot. There's two bikes there. One was 20 and one was 30, but I forgot which one was which. I'm pretty sure it was the $20 one, but I paid $15.
I'm telling you, Izzy was right on top of asking people. She has no problems with it. Asking people to take a lower price. But yeah, she gave $15 for it. But so my other bike, I lowered the price down a little bit, and I may actually lower the flat rate shipping price, because that's what I did I did $100 flat rate just because I didn't know how much to charge. And when you use a calculator, I think it calculates. Oh, he paid $15 for his Trek. We'll have to check out his video and see what his bike looks like. But we'll have to take pictures of hers as well. Maybe I'll put it on Facebook. But that's a tough thing for me, selling bikes. If you guys have experience selling bikes and shipping on eBay, feel free to leave me comments down below or leave it in a chat, because I don't know. It's the first. I've got one listed. It's the first one I've got listed. I've watched videos on how to pack them. But as far as calculating the shipping, I think I could actually go down to $75 and be okay for shipping on a flat rate. But we'll see. I'll have to look more into it. But I think it seems like every time I end up forgetting about something. But I think we actually covered everything today. We're pretty excited about everything. We are actually going to list tonight. We listed maybe one or two things yesterday evening after we got done. Did you list anything last night after we got done?
I listed like 4.
Oh, she beat me. I think I listed 2 and maybe a few today.
I haven't listed anything today though yet.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, the website that I was planning on going to, I mean, if you just Google how to ship a bike, bikeflights.com, and I just put in there, because mine is a cruiser, it tells you, it gives you information on packing, and then you can actually log in and calculate what it's going to be for shipping for that bike. So check it out if you're curious, bikeflights.com. And I think if I do, and I think they go through FedEx on that. I stripped some parts off and sold them, but never sold a whole bike. If you get the right components, there's good money. That's a thing. I mean, it's like me with with any of these little niches. I know me personally, I almost, like for those hats, I almost shut myself completely out of selling them because I didn't know about it. I didn't know what to look for to increase my chance of selling and getting more money for it than just a basic sports hat that everybody's selling. I think it's the same with bikes, with bike parts. There's some good money in it, but you got to kind of do some research and find out what actually sells, what you can turn around quickly and make the best profit. I mean, I almost quit buying hats altogether, and I just got lucky one day and picked up a good lot. I hand-packed a few after watching a few videos, or got, for my viewers, I got some pointers, like looking for the K products and the patches and stuff like that. But I think every little niche that we like to experiment on things, because there's a lot of items out there that nobody else is buying, so you don't get a lot of input. I mean, I don't know anybody selling milk glass. A lot of people don't like selling glass. I'm going to make profit on it, it may prove that it's just something I really don't want to deal with anymore. But for $13, it's worth a gamble. But we'll see. I'm just rambling at this point. Do you have anything to add, Iz?
No.
What is you? We'll do a sold video tomorrow. I think we'll jump on tomorrow and do a sold video if I can get everything together. Izzy's made a couple of sales this last week, or is it you did the silverware? But again, we're just getting both of us motivating each other to list daily. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully within a week, I hope you see all of this stuff flying out in my next sold video. I mean, it's not very doubtful, but anyway, thanks for joining us. We will catch you all later. Appreciate each and every one of you. Catch you later. Bye.